Good morning.
Oh, hey. What's up?
We're going to start our review of RoboCroc. Yeah. But first, to Lavelle Robinson. We heard from him yesterday, and I found out that his actual role in the movie was not the sheriff, it was one of the camera crew for the Croc Whisperer. So if you've seen the
The
movie,
expert they called in to help him get rid of the crocodiles.
or come talk to the crocodiles, who basically,
He talked to them while they were having lunch with him, literally.
no, lunch on him,
Well,
or as him. So
he was a guest of honor.
it was a meal of honor. Anyway, so just wanted to correct that, and I promised I would correct it. So there you go. And once again, thanks for responding, and we hope to hear from you soon. Number two, Charles Trippy, you're out there, you're a fellow YouTuber, you're going for an operation. We want to wish you the best. That's it, and we're sending prayers your way.
Godspeed, my friend.
Okay, now for the fun part.
Oh, yeah.
RoboCroc. Hit it, Dad. We both watched it, but
Well, as I said yesterday, it is aptly named because it is a croc of a robo. Long story short, uh, a capsule being blasted into space, rocket malfunctions, ejects the payload into this uh, amusement park, a very large amusement park. It's got several theme areas. Inside the capsule that's ejected are some military, scientific, experimental nanites. They land in the crocodile pit, and the capsule breaks open, and the nanites get into a crocodile, a very large crocodile. The nanites begin to transform the crocodile into some sort of mutated entity.
you notice they're doing a lot of mutations.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Anyway, the military tracks the capsule to the theme park and are setting up a base camp to capture the beast and return it for experimentation. The people in the park don't understand what's going on until they're given a little bit of information, assist in the attempted capture of this beast, which is turning into metal, by the way, which is part of the Robo Crocodile.
It's what the nanites do. They simulate to adapt to,
They're taught to survive. That's their
yeah.
basic
So they
instructions. And survival in this case is to turn this beast into something metallic to allow it to exist in an environment and be impervious to things around it.
to adapt to their surroundings.
Yes.
College.
All right. So you have the basic premise of what's going
Oh
on.
my.
So obviously, to give us some drama, instead of cooperating with the park people, this is a cloak and dagger, black ops kind of thing with one of our favorite actresses,
Dee Wallace.
Dee Wallace, formerly Dee Wallace Stone, now just Dee Wallace, who is the main antagonist. She's the science liaison to this military unit that came to capture the beast.
She was the mom in E.T., just in
Yes,
case you didn't
she's a
know who
mom
it
in
was.
E.T. She's a mom in. She was in The Howling. She was also in
I don't
another
know.
several other Cujo. She's
Oh,
also in
okay.
Cujo. Yes, I liked her earlier work. They portrayed her as this heartless, cold, calculating bitch of a scientist who, in the end, gets her comeuppance, so to speak. Uh, but anyway,
She's there to protect the
the the, the,
the
the, the the
experiment.
experiment. Her whole goal
Nothing
is to make
else.
sure that regardless of who gets killed, this thing is returned to the laboratory for further study, and everybody else, including the military unit and the park personnel and innocent citizens, are expendable. They're part of
Part.
the test for this new beast and the nanites.
I have notes. I just left them upstairs, but it's not that important, really. So throughout the whole movie, well, first of all, it was boring because it just went too far into stuff. And throughout the whole movie, honestly, it was in its attempt to explain everything, it went too far everywhere else. And you got lost in it.
Yeah, it twists and turned too many times. Those twists and turns weren't dramatic twists and turns that added to the plot. They were just filler, time filler, I guess, in my estimation anyway. I mean, you watch it for yourself and you can determine whether, our assessment is accurate. But it could have been better written and better acted. It had the potential of being something that could have been really, really dramatic and good had they done more with the Beast. I mean,
Seriously, they lost focus on
you
the
have
beast.
nanites that are, turning this thing into metal. You could have adapted into some more functional, operational character traits and give it some more sinister things to do. But it got boring after a while, and in the end, you were hoping for more commercials or for everybody to die real quick so it can go on to something else.
And yet they did. A lot of people did die, but you really didn't care.
Yeah,
I mean, it was a park scene, so of course they went to the swim park.
yeah.
And of course, they showed the teenagers in their bathing suits and the young girls in their bikinis playing and frolicking. Oh, oh you're such a tease. Wah! It was stupid. Seriously. And,
Anyway,
sorry,
Robo
Dad.
Croc, Croc.
And
Watch it once just to get the flavor of it, and then burn it if you have copies of it.
it just was,
That's my review.
it was boring.
See it for yourself only once.
Really, you shouldn't. I mean, see it, and we're sorry.
Just to be able to say you saw it and then move on.
Wash out your eyes. You know,
And give Dee Wallace a better written script to a better character. She's a great actress. She never rose to the heights that she probably could have. She did some good movies, but let her go out in her senior years of actressing,
acting.
acting. Oh yeah, that too, and with some more glory and honor.
I mean, she's not old at
Find something
all.
for her to do. She's not old, but she's still been to some of the best, memorable movies
It's
ever
just
written and done.
wasn't
So
really
give her something that's
a
worth
good movie
her
worthy of
stature.
her. I
Come on,
mean,
guys, you're out there writing. You can do it.
well, no, they weren't, Dad. They weren't writing because they made Robo Croc, remember?
Bye.
Later.